Hello, good morning, children. Welcome to the English online class. In this, I hope you all are enjoying your online classes. So, children, in this video, I am going to explain the lesson number 3, that is the grateful tenant. So, in the first lesson, we studied about Swami Vivekananda, the qualities of good leadership we studied there. Okay, and how he delivered the speech in Chicago in the World Religious Parliament by addressing them as brothers and sisters of America. Yes or no? At the age of 6, he went to school and he learned the Sanskrit grammar and everything. Okay, we studied about Swami Vivekananda. In poem number 1, that is He Did It, written by Mary Britton Miller. That is, here the sailor challenges the sea and he finally conquers the sea. Okay, sea gave so many problems and he faces many challenges and finally he conquered the sea. Okay, next week studied about the lesson number 2, that is the nuclear test. It's a story about an Anjali. Yes or no? She was staying in a nuclear family. When the grandparents came to stay with them, she was not ready to adjust with them because she was staying alone at home. Yes or no? When grandfather started taking care of her and showing love to her, and suddenly she became changed because Anjali father and mother both were working. Anjali mother was not having, she was not spending much of time with the daughter Anjali. When grandmother was taking care of her, she was, because grandmother was a fantastic cook, she used to prepare a very delicious food. Yes or no? And even grandfather used to help her doing in her maths work, and also he made her habit of reading the newspaper. Yes or no? And finally, she became very friendly with their grandparents, and she was happy with living with their grandparents. That is a joint family. Yes or no? The next we studied about the the second poem, that is Great Grandmother. That is written by Alan Melly, poet. He describes about his great grandmother. You know what you mean by great grandmother? That is your grandmother's mother. That is called great grandmother. That is, he was means the photograph was very old because he was not met her grandmother because he was born after the death of her great grandmother. So he was describing about her great grandmother by seeing the photograph because the photograph was very old. How the grandmother was looking, how she resembles some qualities like him. Even the poet wants his great grandchildren to resemble the same as he is now feeling. Okay, this is all we studied in the English subject. Okay, children. So today in this lesson, in third lesson, see children, this lesson, lesson number 3, The Grateful Tenant, is written by Sudha Murthy. She was born on 19th August 1915. She is an Indian engineering teacher and Kannada, Marathi and English author as well as a social worker. She is also the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation, and also she is the wife of co-founder of Infosys, N.R. Narayan Murthy. Yes, she is a very simple and a very humble lady. She is having a very helping nature. She has founded many orphanages and also she helped for the poor people and for the education also. She is a very simple lady. Lesson number 3. So open your textbook, children. That is page number 31. Lesson number 3, The Grateful Tenant. See children, what do you mean by grateful? Means feeling or showing an appreciation for something done or received. Means you should be very grateful, means thankful. That is showing, expressing thankful especially for another person, that we call as a grateful. That is means we are being be very thankful to someone. Next, tenant means a person who occupies land or property rented from a landlord. Landlord means the person who is having his own land, we call him as a landlord. Tenant means ಬಾಡಿಗೆದಾರರು. ಒಬ್ಬರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತೇವಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ we call him as a tenant. That is, so let us see the pre-reading activity. See children, name some people whom you would love to remember all through your life. Obviously remember your parents only because they are the one who help you in each and every moment of your life. Other than parents, you may remember your family, friends also, your friend also, your neighborhood, anybody you may remember that. Then why you remember them means you remember. Now what makes you remember them? It means that in some or other way they had helped you. So you remember them in each and every moment of your life. So share your answers with your friends. So children, In this lesson, we are going to study about the Ramesh and Shamrao and Kamlabai. So this is a conversation between the author and Ramesh. So now come to the first paragraph. A settled home life gives everyone a chance to shine. Read how one man remembered with affection the help that an elderly couple gave him when he was a penniless student. Penniless means very poor, means he was not having money, or he was not was very poor student. So this is a story of a Ramesha. Ramesh, now he has become a very successful man in his life. Why? Because an old couple helped him, elderly couple had helped him to reach this position. So how he remembered his old couple. So let us see in the lesson here. That is how he remembered those elderly. See, children, I went for a morning walk every day. I enjoy the stroll. To stroll means to walk slowly in a relaxed way. Because of the scented means breeze that blew from nearby gardens, and also the mild warmth of an early sun. On one such day, I noticed a plague means a name plate fixed to the wall. On the wall near the gate entrance, it had the name of the house, Sham Kamal, engraved. Engraved means cut words on wood or stone, metal, etc., on a polished granite. See, children, what do you mean by this paragraph? See, children, in this slide, that is, I went for a morning walk every day. It is a conversation between the Ramesh and a author, that is Sudha Murthy. She used to go for a walk every day, and she used to enjoy the morning walk, because morning walk will be always fresh. Scented breeze means the breeze means the gentle wind. It was a very loving and a very smooth nearby gardens. Yes or no? And suddenly she noticed a house, a plague means a nameplate on the wall that is written, that is Sham Kamal on a polished granite. Yes or no? You'll be having some houses that is Thai Krupe, Ganapati Krupe, Thai Sadhana. You'll be having a name on the house or no? Newly built house or anything, you'll be a nameplate, or in the same way she saw the name, that is Sham Kamal on a polished granite. I asked Ramesh why he had chosen this name for his home. It is a combination of the names of two people who changed my life, the ones I remember and thank each day, said Ramesh. Sham Kamal stands for Shamrao and Kamla. Do you remember when I was in Dharwad? I used to stay with that old couple. See, children, the author asked Ramesha, why you chosen this name for your house? Then Ramesh, what he replied, said, it is a combination of the two people. Combination means it's a mixture of a two name who changed his life, that who has helped him to become a very successful in his life. So he wanted to remember and thank each day. So I named my house, that is Sham Rao and Kamla. That is Sham Kamal denotes, that is Sham Rao and Kamla. Then he told to the author that when he was staying in Dharwad with an old couple to study. So those are the elderly couple who helped him. That is Shamrao and Kamla. And I remember there was an elder couple in Dharwad who used to rent out their outhouse. Outhouse means a small building in the ground floor, usually at the back of the main house, to college students. Ramesh had stayed there for 6 years. Then author remembered that he was staying in Dharwad in a rented house, that is outhouse. So okay, as a college student, and he stayed for the 6 years. See, children, I showed the screen, that is one is big house, and here when it is a small, that is outhouse, that is where Ramesh was staying in a rented house for 6 years. Ramesh went on, at that time they supported me wholeheartedly, that is completely and sincerely, in my decision to study in bigger town. Shamrao was a retired postmaster and my father's friend. He gave me a place to stay in. Kamlabai was so selfless, caring about others, not about oneself, selfless meaning that she would share her meals with me. I enjoyed the meals so much and felt like I was having these meals with my mother. Yes, Ramesh was from a village. In village he was not having a colleges, so he came for Dharwad to study a further study. So at that time These at that time, this old couple, that is Shamrao and Kamlabai, helped him to become a very successful, or to become a very good in his life, and they helped him in all their in decision of his to take a decision or to study in a bigger town. That Shamrao was a retired postmaster, and he was a friend of uh, that is Ramesh also, and they gave him a place to stay with them. And his wife Kamlabai was a selfless woman. Selfless means she was not a selfish woman. She was a very caring and loving woman. She used to care about others. And that lady was very helpful to Ramesha. She shared her meals with him, and also Ramesh enjoyed with them sharing the meals as if he was having the meals with the mother. Means the lady was very helpful and caring. So she used to take care of Ramesh. As Dharwad was famous for peda, Mr. Sham Rao always brought pedas. They did not let me go hungry for a single day and treated me like their son. If I was late in paying my college fees, he would lend means give some money from his meager pension. Meager means very small quantity pension, and help me out. See, children, you know what is famous for Dharwad. See, I shown a picture of pedas. Yes or no? You all feel like eating pedas? See, children, here Shamra used to bring pedas for whom? For Ramesha. And they did not let him to go hungry for a single day, and treated him like their own son. Means they treated him very kindly and lovingly, and they take care of Ramesh very much, and they always helped Ramesh in taking a decision. When even Ramesh was late in paying the college fees, the Shamra used to give some lend or some give some money to pay the college fees from his pension, because they were not well off. They were very not rich. They were very They were very simple and very nice couple. Yes or no? But used to run errand. Errand means to do petty jobs for them, and do odd jobs like going to the post office, buying fruits and vegetables, watering the plants, and pumping the water out of the tank. In fact, we used to call you their Man's Friday. A Man's Friday means a trustworthy character in the novel Robinson Crusoe. It's a story of a Robinson Crusoe. They're called a Man's Friday, who used to help always Robinson Crusoe. Behind here, back, I replied. See, children, author says that Ramesh, he also used to do the petty jobs. Petty jobs means going to the post office, buying some vegetables, taking care of them, watering the plants, and pumping the water out of the tanks. So their friends used to call him as a Man's Friday. Here, Man's Friday means it's a character in a novel, that is Robinson Crusoe. There, one man used to always help Robinson Crusoe. So for that, we call him as a Man's Friday. Yes or no? Ramesh was also helping them, going to the post office, buying some vegetables, watering the plants, and taking care of them. In that way, Ramesh used to help the old couple. I do not agree with that, said Ramesh. Think of old couple. They were not well off, but they went out of their way to help me. Without their help, I do not know where I would have been today. So Ramesh did not agree with the author. He said that this couple has helped him a lot, because they were not well off, means they were not a very rich elderly couple. They were a very simple and a caring couple. They helped Ramesh in all the ways, in taking a decision and taking care of him, and paying some college fees also. So in that way they helped, out of the way they helped Ramesh. So Ramesh was very thankful to them. So without their help he had not been successful man in his life. So again the author asks, why did you name the house after them? I went back to my original question. Again the author asked Ramesh that why he had named the house, that is Sham Kamal. Again the same question the author asked to the Ramesh. It was my father's suggestion. He said there are some people who do things out of affection and just out of duty, and they change your life with love and generosity. Even my children should know their origins of my success. I also want them to understand the gratitude. Gratitude means thanks and appreciation I feel towards Shamrao and Kamlabai, not through mere words. Mere means simple and pure, but through action. So what Ramesh says to the author, that it was the suggestion of his Ramesh father. His father told him that you should remember the person who had helped in your life. So in this way, even his children should know the origin of Ramesh's success. So you also want them to understand the gratitude and appreciation what he feels towards Shamrao and Kamlabai. So not through mere words but through action he wanted to show his gratitude towards the Shamrao and Kamlabai. It is a people like Ramesh who reaffirm our faith in humanity. Reaffirm means prove again. That is, we should have a faith in humanity. That is how the Ramesh showed his faithfulness towards the Shamrao and Kamlabai. So children, always we have to remember those people who had helped us in your life. We have to show our gratitude to those people who had helped us in your life. So here Sham, Shamrao and Kamlabai helped Ramesh. So Ramesh showed his gratitude by naming the house Sham Kamal. Like this, remember those people who helped you in your life. So children, in this lesson, we studied that how Ramesh showed his gratitude towards Shamrao and Kamlabai. So children, I should say that we should always help the people who are in need, and also we should be very grateful to our parents also, because parents are the one who help us in your life to become a very successful. So we should always respect and take care of our parents when you grow up. Yes or no? We should always be very obedient to our parents. I hope you all understood this lesson. The present lesson is a mirror of to such a need to understand to be a part of this lesson. So thank your parents who have showed you love, care and worldly pleasure. Okay. So this is the I'll tell again in a small way. So this is the lesson written by Sudha Murthy. She describes a grateful tenant, Ramesh, who had named his house Sham Kamal, which is a combination of the names of two people, Sham Rao and Kamla, when he was staying in Dharwad as a tenant. They did not treat him like a tenant, but they treated him as his own child. Ramesh stayed with them for 6 years. The old couple used to take care of him when he was staying at college and studying at college in Dharwad. They shared their meals with him, and even they would lend some money from their meager pension and help him to pay his college fees. Their love and generosity changed the life of Ramesh. To show his gratitude, he named his house Sham Kamal. People like Ramesh reaffirm our faith in humanity. So, see children, if you want to be a very successful in life, start with gratitude. If you are grateful for your parents, and always be thankful for the good they have they have brought you into your life, you feel the same when you become a parent. The best part of about being grateful to live a good life you can do not have to wait for people to do good to you. Instead, be the first one to act and express your thankfulness to them, especially your parents. Yes, parents are everything for you. Because of them, we are leading a very good life. You have to understand that your parents are the closest people you have when you were young, and they are that one you spend most of time with them. Yes or no? Kindness and success start from home. Another important point to remember is that you'll someday become a parent too, and thus you should be grateful to your child also. Yes or no? So I'll say that you should be always grateful to your parents, and you should always respect your parents, and you should take care of your parents also. Yes or no? So I hope you all understood this lesson very well. Read this lesson once again. Okay, children, I'll catch you in the next video, that is question answers explanation. Till then, take care at home. Thank you.